Yo, 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 what's good? Short stream tonight, just the Madden game. Week 2 versus the Steelers. I'm just going to play this game. I got to go to bed. I got to be at work early in the morning, so. Get it done.
For week 2 in the NFL, it's Mike Tomlin's 15th home opener as Pittsburgh's head coach. Meanwhile, Las Vegas has won 4 of the past 5 matchups. Get ready for the Raiders and Steelers. Next.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led, of course, by their second-year quarterback from LSU, Joe Burrow.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week, 17 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they're doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This defense for the Steelers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Gotta pound this ball some.
That really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
That angle route wasn't open there.
On his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. It's Burrow. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Man, I ate these ghost pepper chips. Mouth's on fire.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Fournette once more on second down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Second and 4, they can still get a first down without scoring. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game.
And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a 7-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 10th NFL season now. That's Russell Wilson. On first down, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Yo, Matt Farrow, thanks for the like, brother. Appreciate you, sir.
He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Wilson's throw here pulled in by Galladay. For Galladay, you take a look at the numbers from last week. 8 catches, 126 yards.
And in the preseason, I thought he was primed for a big, big year. And week 1 did absolutely nothing to diminish those expectations.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing is Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
Short stream, yeah. I'm just doing the Madden game tonight, brother.
Ross on the return. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd.
Nah, probably not, bro. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe. But More than likely not.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
I gotta be at work 10 o'clock tomorrow.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Anderson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A handoff to Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple.
What the hell are you doing right now, dude?
You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackles.
Oh, yeah. Feel you.
35.
Nice job.
Do you got to be at work tomorrow at 10 or what? Or are you off?
Let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. And Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Come on, bro.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Now Burrow. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate.
Just put me in field goal range at least.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. A throw over the middle, taken in. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him?
Come on with it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. Wilson.
Give me those.
Throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Another nice decision there by Marcus Peters to go for the football, and he comes down with it yet again. Since coming into the league in 2015, no one has more interceptions than Marcus Peters. He's averaged better than 5 per year.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, but we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Rip my face mask off,
They
bro.
get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Wish you could call off. Yeah, dude, me too.
55
I
left
feel
to
you.
go in the first half of play. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
Yo, Brad, thanks for the like, dog. Sit the fuck down.
41-yard punt there with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
Fucking knew where he was going with that, too.
and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back.
They go to the empty set there, 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. You swing that out wide to Jacobs. 3 yards to the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Again, Wilson. It's caught. Smith. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Now Wilson. This is caught. And in for the
What?
touchdown. Traquan Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Unreal.
And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning it, John Ross. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
That didn't fool nobody.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down. Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He did everything to hold on to it, but a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. We'll be looking for that second touchdown now. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. And call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. So we've reached half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think he's going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Now here's Ross. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. They begin with a run by Fournette. Runs over it. 48 yards.
Come on with it, bro.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner? And you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them. And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and drag it to make sure he gets it done.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs, and he'll get this up only to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Wilson. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Whoa, who the fuck is that?
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Raiders offense ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 2nd and 16. Now it's Burrow. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now Fournette.
Block his fucking bitch ass, bro.
Just a yard up to the 39.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll roll him out right. This complete to Lockett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead.
This playbook is the first time I've ever seen that play, and I really like it.
Catch the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
This is Fournette. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field.
Oh, no.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Didn't even see him.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That catch good for only a couple. On second down, it's Jacobs, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution. Yeah,
and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick.
Terrible
This
punt.
is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do.
What the fuck defense are they in right now? What the
If you're
fuck?
trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw is caught here by Anderson. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Fournette, a first down carry.
If somebody would just block that motherfucker.
What was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here we go with Burrow. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Raiders! Cordero Patterson. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 9-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here?
And got his man complete. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Oh, yeah, good job, fellas, good job.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Let's go, Joe. Let's go, baby.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Curtains.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did.
Ooh, Tyrann Mathieu will have his X Factor active for the entire next game. Let's go. That's against Matthew. I didn't get this one. Oh, I did get it? Nice. I wasn't really paying attention to him. I forgot all about the forgot all about that. Matt, I didn't even know you were in here. Time to put it on all Madden. Yeah, I'll just kill myself. Well, let's see. 88 rushing yards and 157 passing yards. I don't think there's cause to put it on all Madden. Slower to game, Marcus Peters right there. Let's see. Matt crushed the Broncos by 44. Matthew Phillip won a game. Brad crushed the 49ers. And I don't think anybody else played yet. How is Michael the one always crying about this game? And he's yet to play. I see we're still on this shit, huh? I don't even know how to work this shit. Not even gonna worry about it. You can't change it? Dude, it sucks. I don't like it. I like the old way better. At least you had a feel for what you were drafting. Like I don't get this new system at all. I think it's butt cheeks. Dude, it's all good, whatever. I mean, I'm just going to take what I need anyway. Probably all offensive linemen, because all my guys are 78 years old. I guess I'll just watch. I guess I'll just watch the mock drafts or whatever and see who's going where. I mean that. I guess it'll trend the right way. Apparently, I don't know. Fuck if I know. I will figure it out. Whatever. What's the difference? Triangle? What are you talking about? Right here? Where? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, dude. This is stupid. Just give me back to my 3 squares. Bang, bang, bang. Give me my scouting points. My thing went away. Now, where do I go now? It disappeared. I'll go to scouts. Here. Like that. I clicked that. Scout college player.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Go to region breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching your stream. We're on a delay.
Yeah, no.
Then national, it's obviously all national, but if you get onto West,
Mm-hmm.
you look over on Scouting Focus,
Mm-hmm.
it says hit triangle.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
And then since that's for quarterback, you want to look for quarterbacks in the West.
Okay, so it's going to be that.
Because you get extra points.
Oh, okay. So select.
Mm-hmm.
Central.
And you just go down the line and set them all to that.
Oh, shit.
And whatever you were on before when you hit triangle, I don't know what it was, but it was very helpful. Because I guess we can get to 100% if we bring.
I didn't know about this last time.
Neither did I. I don't know if this is an update or not.
I thought it was just going. So this guy's good at corners, so select him as for cornerbacks. This person is good at line.
I don't think this was a thing last time.
This guy is good for linebackers. this person's good for wide receivers. Obviously, it's Reggie Wayne. You don't have to set anything for national, or he just does it.
No, it's just they're gonna look for that position nationally, or that's for everybody, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, all right. Do you have to do that every week, or
No clue.
so just
Where did you go to that thing where you hit triangle on national? I think, and it gave you
right here?
like a QR code and something else.
Week 1, prospects become available. Week 2, select position focus for area scouts. Week 7, more progress revealed via national scout. Week 8, select position for national scout.
Oh, so you can move them.
Yes.
On week 8.
Week 11, select super focus scouting players.
Oh.
Free agent week 1, combine info. Free agent stage 2, pro day info. Free agent stage 3, select private workouts. Report completion unlocks 10% player traits and base athleticism. Every 10%, 1 skill letter grade. 70% you get the player archetype. And 100% you get player talent plus all remaining skill letter grades. Yeah, I know Alan Fanica's my national scout. I hired him because I know I'm going to need linemen.
So maybe this isn't as ho-hum as we thought. Unless this was just a brand new update, I don't fucking know, because it didn't give us these options last time. Or maybe it did and I just didn't pay attention.
Probably.
I don't know. We'll try it this time.
That's what I mean. I
guess.
don't think we were all into this as much as we should have been last time. We didn't take the time out to actually just look at shit.
I didn't know that there was actual. Go into it and see what it's saying now. If there's any other info. Do you have any info on anybody?
I don't know. Prospects, I guess. This guy's 22% complete.
So what if you click on him? What do you get? You get anything for him? Or if you click on him, does it do good at anything?
No, just player notes.
Oh, top fits. He wants to come to Jacksonville, doesn't he?
Yeah, he'll be long gone by the time.
Oh, there's
you draft.
physical. Physicals and skills I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually a write-up of them.
Yeah, never seen a window he won't throw into. Beautiful spiral on all of his passes. Calm but aware of defenders while in the pocket. Knows when to throw the ball away. Will break the pocket occasionally to throw. Lightning quick release. Almost ignores lower half. Spin moves an F. Is throwing the run as a B. Seems like a pocket quarterback to me.
Maybe this is. I guess we get this national stuff and we look at people like this, and then what does that say? Super scout or whatever the fuck it said.
Super scouting, yeah. It's like week 11 or something like that. Select super focus scouting players. So I guess it's like right before the season ends. And you can what I'm guessing is you could probably pick the players that you've narrowed it down to.
Yeah. Maybe.
And then
it sounds right.
Yeah.
Try to get them to 100% so you know exactly what they are.
Yeah, you can change it week 8, Brad. It says select position for National Scout. So
That's interesting.
so for like the first 8 weeks, or first 7 weeks, he'll be looking for all of the things that are his strengths, I guess. And then after week 8, you can pick him to scout a certain position, and then from there, when you hit week 11, you can super focus on somebody. That's probably where it comes in. Like, oh, the Raiders are looking at left guard, blah blah blah, and it'll start coming
And
up in
then
the news, and he'll rise up in the draft or something.
Well, that makes more sense about what they were talking about before, like how you're looking into somebody and then that brings more eyes to them.
Yeah.
It's actually not as bad as I thought this was going to be. I'm glad you accidentally hit that button because I didn't know. I saw that thing come up, I was reading it, and then you backed out of it.
Brad, message in the chat and tell Michael to play his damn game.
Yeah,
The
of all people.
The all ho hum Michael Phillip hasn't played his game yet. It's only him and Johnny left to play, I believe.
Yeah, we get week 3 in here. Oh, who do you play next?
I play Matthew Phillip, I think.
I'll play Johnny week 4. I get Roquan Smith back week 4 too.
Ooh, nice.
Dude, Denzel Ward is a fucking maniac. You got another pick 6.
Yeah, I got Dolphins next week. Then I have Brad week 7. Johnny week 11.
I played 2 shit quarterbacks, so I can't gauge how this is just yet.
I played Tom Brady and Russell Wilson. that was the beginning of my season. I got Gregory Rousseau up to a star now.
Nice.
Like I said, my defense plays pretty good. I just gotta get it going on offense. Like, I have decent players. I can't get. I had a good running game last game. I mean, I didn't have 100 yards, but I ran the ball when I needed to. Got done what I needed to get done. I threw another shithead pick. It was all my fault. My red
Michael and good.
My red zone
Michael
defense
his
is.
powers out.
Oh, are they? Yeah, my red zone defense is really fucking good. I honestly can't even remember how they scored their touchdown. Oh, they threw a pass and he didn't even look like he got into the end zone. And I tackled him and it was like touchdown. It was within the last minute of the half, so I couldn't challenge it. I didn't do half as good as I would like to, but hey, defense is keeping me into games. But alright guys, I think I'm going to shut this stream down and I will see you